I'll do what? This is not my destiny. What is this? Let me show them about me. Whether wizard, whatever that is involved, I go see the head. That decision is what leads you to a place of recovery. Touch your neighbor. Make a strong decision today. I was discussing one day with one of my friends. I said 2002. If I didn't decide that despite what happened to me, and despite the conspiracies and the attack and opposition, that I must pursue my calling, you won't know who I am. But despite the public disgrace that came as a result of envy and jealousy and a conspiracy, a man with that strong will back off from ministry. Despite the stab, I woke up and said, go by the side. Every great man have great opposition. I take my step. It is better you pursue than fail than you didn't pursue at all. Because when you are pursuing, if you are falling, you won't fall in the same place you are running from. Not taking step is a crime. Not taking step is a crime. It's a liver. Hey, try. Try, give a try. So when people say, try, they say, how far do you try? You say, try here, try here, try here. A young man came to me and said, I lost 4 plots of land at this particular pipeline. I said, it's a lie. Let's recover it. Tell me the family that sold the land for you and forget about it. I will go to the king and we'll summon the family. Then they come and produce your land. He said, yeah, I said, yes. He said, but the transaction was not done with me. It was my wife. I said, let's go to your house. We drove down to his house bar. I told the wife, I said, your husband said he lost 4 plots of land around your location. We are close to where I'm living. Who sold the land to you? Let me see the deed of conveyance to start with. From the deed, I will know the family. Don't just sit down here. Give me 2 weeks. Your land will come back. If they don't build house, go demolition. Whatever on top of the land will go down. Just relax. You hear the news. That was when the man came to know that the wife didn't buy any land. The man ate the money. His wife scammed him. The wife did what? Wife scam husband. Woman of God and man of God. Yes, woman of God. Scam his husband, man of God. Let me have the deed of conveyance. At least in my little connection in Ozoba, I'm a chief. I'm a chief. Oh, you don't know. Is it because I'm not going to take the title? As I will just get there down to the king. I don't have any matter with another person. Just to the Enyewale Apple of Ozoba. And now the paramount ruler, I will say, please, sir. Bishop, you are here. What will I give you? I said, nothing. I came to recover one of my members' land. Let me see the deed of conveyance. I don't know where they are. He would immediately call the chairman of that land who shared it. The chairman will come. They will bring their map and talk about where the land is. All of us will come to the place. Whatever that is on top of that land, we go down that day. In trying, the man discovered the wife scamming him. Hey, me that day, a day like person we eat roundabout. I can't know the more I look, the more I see. A woman of God that have high repute for. The husband wasn't aware. The man had believed in his life that the judge took his land. And said, yes, no land will recover it. In your pursuit, you will find that fake and original. You will do what? You will know who is standing by you or who is working against you. Because those who think that are with you can be those that cause your pain. That day, if I tell you that day, me, the shock, I shocked that. 4 plots of land. 4 plots of land. They shared the land on this area in 1995. That particular plot of land, that 4 plots of land was bought in the year 1998. And they are still living in rent. Because what brought it as they couldn't pay rent any longer. And I said, but you told me about it. He said, yes. Emma, about land. Where? He said, for this place. Where? He said, this here pipeline. I said, where is it? He says, it's my wife and the person. Enter motor. Mama, they has more go to. May bring this. I said, did they show you any paper? He said, my wife holding the paper. We landed back. Mama, Papa said they bought some land for him and there's some land. Okay, how do we get? I shock. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying? And at that point, him himself strengthened again. Because there was hope when I said, let's recover it. Don't take anything verbatim. Say, they say don't lose, no agree. Determined to make progress. Determined to do what? Let me try first. May not be seen no work. Yeah, try first. In trying, you will discover a lot of things. And you will discover more ways to recover easily. In taking steps, favor speaks for you. You meet people who are willing to help. That's exactly what happened to you. You meet people who are willing to help. When they were calling the amount of money they were calling your certificate, I said, move. Come on, move. By all means, get it. Later on, we can resolve wherever the money came from. Somebody say, decide to pursue. Develop a strong will. Can I hear your amen? Now, you are pregnant. Don't take all that doctor said. Your child is breached. No problem. We will re-breach it. It's as he breached now. Leave him. So, doctor, what will I do? The priest said, there's nothing we can do on that matter. Now, is there anybody that can do anything? The answer is yes, God can do. So you've carried yourself forward, man, to God. Every morning you appear in the church, whether anybody is there or not, come and lie in the altar. Father, this pregnancy now you give me. You give conception, you can give me delivery. They say the baby they bridge. Rebridge. You that knows the position, original position of a child, do what? Rebridge it. Now, the problem I have with people is that people don't sustain the tempo of their decision. They don't do what? They don't sustain the tempo of their decision. If they have decided to get a thing done, when they begin to go through challenges, they will leave it and run away and think that that thing is not achievable. It's a lie. There is nothing you are pursuing that you cannot achieve. It's all about you having a strong decision to go through any challenge. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying? I have a friend of mine who God was calling, and he's running. He got accident and they amputated his right leg. So he becomes so discouraged. The calling becomes strong. And his complaint now is that now you have made them to cut my leg. So how will I walk? I told him, find clutch. Find what? Come on, find clutch. You are going to be an exceptional preacher, preaching with clutch. So when the power of God come upon you, you throw clutch and run. It's another way of getting souls. He said, a minute. I said, let's try it out. Just say, God, I'm ready to go. We step into prayer work. He accepted that he would do God's work. And then he got his clutch, very fine one. Anywhere we go to evangelism, they'll be looking for a man. They will be watching a man with clutch, preaching with mic, moving around with his clutch. And God anointed him crazily. Jew Stephen, so crazily anointed that if he lift up his clutch, the level of power that flow through that clutch is another thing. The clutch now become a mantle. One of the days in our night, he started ministering and the power hit everywhere. He left his clutch and started running. They said, Pastor can run now with one leg. Excitement everywhere. And everyone that have leg problem that night was healed. Creative healing grace. One morning, one man look at him and look at him. I said, I will go and buy a new leg for you. I'll go and do what? They went and carve a new leg and bring to him. Plenty of them. So he now wear it like shoe. And you won't know his leg was amputated. And I told him one day, you will remove this leg and discover another leg have grown. If you are willing and obedient, wherever you see a strong decision person, is a very willing person. Will to recover. What do I say? What do I say? Will to recover. If you are willing, the land will back you up. If you are willing, don't die with that place you fall. You can get up and meet up your prophetic destiny. Don't allow the pains of the past to swallow the future that is very glorious. I'm telling you. Willingness to recover. There is no person that is running a journey to the top that have not experienced falling before. Every champion anywhere is an ex-loser who have lost one thing or the other, and then by the reason of losing those things, he learned and then move up. your life will meet its target. I can't hear you.